I'm trying to welcome you to today's class. Over the years, I've helped them to move from confusion to clarity. Growing up into a family of teachers, I've learned that education is not about good grades, but shaping minds and building confidence. Being able to defend that your good grades anywhere you find yourself. That is the experience I want you to have in this tutorial. Thank you as you join me in this exciting journey together. In today's topic, we'll be looking at the topic of biology titled Introduction to Biology. First of all, let's look at etymology of biology. What is the origin of biology? Biology, biology is coming from two Greek words, bio and logos. Logos. Bio and logos. Bio, which means life, then logos, which means study. If you join them together, literally it means the study, the study of life. That is to say that biology can be defined in basic terms as the study of life. But that is the basic or preliminary definition of biology, which still have limitation of other characteristics of biology. But before we go to the advanced definition, remember our basic definition said that biology is study of life, and which means that anything that have life should be referred as living organism. Living organisms, or you can say it was living thing. Having said that, we have known that anything that have life in them is referred as living things. What is living things? Living things are those things that have life in them. And we also have non-living things. Non-living things are those things that doesn't have life in them. Example, we have marker, we have whiteboard, we have duster. There are those things that doesn't have life in them. Then let's go to characteristics of living things, because we cannot define biology without what life as our basic what definition. Let's go to characteristics of living things. Characteristics of living characteristics of living things. You can believe in time immemorial, biologists have used the acronym of Mr. Niger T. They have used this acronym Mr. Niger D. But believe me, this acronym have limitation when it comes to characteristics of living things. What do I mean by limitation? It has the attributes it doesn't portray. It has those things it doesn't touch when we are talking about the characteristics. For instance, this acronym doesn't have cellular organization. This acronym doesn't have metabolism. This acronym doesn't have irritability. So it has what? Limitation. Biologists advanced to Mr. Niger that. Mr. Niger that. Mr. Niger that, as time goes on, scientists still discover more characteristics when it comes to biology. And this thing doesn't have all the characteristics needed for you to say that organism is what? A living organism. And for instance now, this characteristic doesn't have it doesn't have metabolism. So it's still lacking in some aspects. It doesn't have what? Metabolism. So it still have to be limitation. But as time biologists, this as time biologists, biologists still have urge to produce an acronym that combines all the characteristics of living things, which they produce these acronyms as many happy monkeys running down great elephants, luring and chasing ants. These acronyms contain all the characteristics of living organism or living thing. This mainly stand as metabolism. This H stand as hemostasis. This M stand as movement. Remember, this hemostasis is not here. It's not included in Mr. Nigedak. To see the limitation of Mr. Nigedak. So another one we have reproduction. We have nutrition. We have growth and development. We have excretion. We have respiration. We have adaptation. We have cellular organization. And we have irritability. So this is the characteristics of living things. As you can see now, yeah, you notice that everything is contained in this acronym. Let's look at the characteristics of living organism one after the other, step by step. Let's start with metabolism. Metabolism is the process by which living organisms maintain life. They use chemical process. It involves chemical process or chemical reaction in the body to maintain life, such as catabolism and anabolism. Catabolism is the breaking down of molecule to produce energy, while anabolism is the building up of molecules. It involves from simple ones to more complex ones like protein synthesis. Then, why catabolism involves in respiration? It involves respiration, that is, breaking down of molecules to produce energy. Hemostasis. Hemostasis is the process by which living organisms this is the process by which living organisms maintain balance in their body. They maintain water balance in their body. Without it, the concentration a living organism cannot be balanced. This process helps to maintain balance in the body. Then another thing is movement. Movement is the process by which living organisms move part of their body or whole of their body from one place to another. Yes, plant moves. You might be asking, does plant move? Yes, plant moves. Plant moves part of their body. For instance, when you get a plant or when you get a plant, put it in a closed area, then make an opening or where there will be a direction of light. You will see a plant toward its ears toward the direction of light. At that point, the plant have made movement in search of like that. The plant have moved in search of light. So human being will move from one place to another. Another one is reproduction. Reproduction is the process by which living organisms give birth to their young ones alive for continuity of life. Without the reproduction, there will be no continuity of life. And the characteristics of living organisms is not complete. And you can see that that thing is not a living organism because it doesn't reproduce. Another one is nutrition. Nutrition is process by which living organisms take in food substances, neutralize it uh, for growth, energy, and repair of worn out tissue. We have two types of nutrition. We have autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. In the course of looking at these characteristics one by one, we dive into the types of nutrition and what it entails. Another one is growth and development. Growth is the process and development is the process by which living organisms increase. Then we have another one, excretion. Excretion is the process by which living organisms get rid of waste metabolic materials. They get rid of waste metabolic materials in their body. Example of metabolic measure we have in the body. We have we have the lungs, we have the stomata and lettuce cell, which is a plant. We have the kidney, we have the skin. Then we have respiration. Respiration is breaking down food molecules to release energy. Breaking down food molecules to release energy. We have adaptation. Adaptation is the process by which living organisms fit in the environment they find themselves. They fit in for survival in the environment that they find themselves. Example of this adaptation is an animal like chameleon. When a chameleon comes to a new environment, they adapt by changing its color to fit in that environment in such a way to prevent themselves from their prey. Another one is cellular organization. Cellular organization is the process by which living organisms grow. We say that cell is the basic and structural and functional unit of life. Without cell, there is no life. So cellular organization is very important in every living organism. Without cellular organization, there will not be tissue. Another one is death. Death is the natural end of life in every living organism. Yes, every living organism must die, and that's why reproduction is very important because when they die, new organisms they reproduce, take over from them. Another one is irritability. Irritability is the process by which living organisms detect and respond to external stimuli. Okay? If you have any question you want to ask, please drop it in the comment section.